Bad news from my perspective is that Tim Hugo worked his heart out from day one to get a bill passed the House. I was his chief co-patron. I was very proud to support it in a bipartisan way. And from the House, we had a very large vote, 81, 82 votes that went out. Unfortunately, in the other chamber, that's led by members of my own Democratic political party, they've decided to not pursue that bill for a number of reasons. I don't know what the reasons are, but they decided to not pursue that. So the bad news, unfortunately, is that we've seen some politics, we've seen some partisanship, we've seen some gamesmanship, and we've seen some serious lobbying by some folks. And as a result, we didn't see both bills pass. But as far as becoming law, it doesn't matter. Because if one bill is going to go to the governor's desk, it's going to become law. I just wish, as a Democrat, I wish that more members of my party on the other side of the chamber had supported us so that we could have had an overwhelming bipartisan bill. But that's not the conclusion today. Let me just add one more final point. The Korean community worked really hard. Our members here worked really hard. But the press, especially those in Korea and overseas, worked really hard to make sure that this issue becomes a national conversation. Now, we've said this over and over. This was not the Virginia General Assembly deciding a foreign policy issue. It is not. This was not about the General Assembly wading into international issues. It was not a foreign policy discussion. This was about Virginia and our folks, our legislators and lawmakers, making sure that our students in Virginia are educated the proper way. That's what this is about. It's a domestic issue to make sure our textbooks are with integrity and accuracy. But because the side benefit is that the national conversation is happening internationally, I would hope that this bill in Virginia brings stakeholders together all around the world, Japan, Korea, America, and others. I would hope that everybody can come together, use this as an opportunity to start a conversation so that they can come to a good international agreement outside of the General Assembly. But until then, we are glad what we've done, and I want to thank my colleagues, especially Tim Hugo, for his leadership, and I want to thank all of you for being here today.